New topic. Okay. Yes, to learn Unix or Linux, what is prerequisites? Nothing. No expectation. No expectation from you. Just I'm expecting only basics. Only basics like what is file, what is folder. That's all. Only basics expecting here. Okay. File. File contains some data. File is a collection of data. What is folder? For example, this is folder D drive. I'm opening some folder. Folder this contains of files. So folder contains files. Right? Okay. So file is a collection of data. File is a collection of data. Folder is a collection of files. Folder is a collection of files. Okay. Yes. Now let us come to our topic. Yesterday's topic. Yes, let me open yesterday's one. Yes, Linux. Yes, yesterday's. Same. So first, basics with basics started yesterday. Okay. Yes. So first of all, computerware. Computerware basically two categories. There is a hardware and software. Hardware and software. What is hardware? What is software? Yes, hardware. These are physical components of computer like mouse, hard disk, keyboards. These all are hardware components. We can touch all these parts. So this is not our part. Our part is software. Okay. Yes, let us see what is software. Yes, in software everything is program. It's a collection of programs. Yes, software, basics of software. Software, it's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs such as C, C++, Java, SQL, and other programs. All are comes under yes software. Every program in software, everything is program. It's a collection of programs. All are programs. Okay. Next, in software basically two categories. In software basically two categories. There is a system software. Next, application software. System software. Next, application software. Yes, what is system software? What is application software? Let us see. Linux comes under system software. What is a system software? System software is to interact with hardware components. Yes, yesterday already we had discussed. Just I'm repeating. That's all here. Okay, system software. This is to interact with hardware components. System software is to interact with hardware components. Example, device drivers and operating systems. Device drivers and operating systems comes in this category, right? What is a device driver? Device driver just is one kind of program. Device driver just is one kind of program to interact with hardware components. Device driver just one kind of program to interact with hardware components. Okay. Next, for every device, driver requires. Without driver, devices will not work. To run any device, driver requires. Without driver, devices will not work. Right? Okay. Yes. Next, OS. What is OS? Yes. What is OS? See, hardware. On top of hardware, yes. Next, operating system. On top of that, application software. Yes. As we discussed yesterday here, hardware. On top of hardware, there is a OS. On top of OS, there is a application software. So application software like C, C++, Java, maybe Oracle database, all the application softwares. These application softwares running on top of OS. So OS is like a platform. OS is a platform. OS it's a platform where we can run all the application softwares. It's a platform where we can run all the application softwares. Not only platform here, this is acting as interface between application software and hardware components. Interface between application software and hardware components. Okay, right? So this is about OS. So what is OS? OS is a platform. OS is a platform where we can run all the application softwares, where we can run all the programs. Next, it's an interface. It's an interface between application software and hardware components. Right? Okay. So these points yesterday we discussed. Right? Next, in operating systems, basically two categories: character user interface, graphical user interface. See this. Yes, OS, character user interface, or command line user interface. Okay, GI, graphical user interface, graphical user interface. In both cases, character user interface, graphical user interface, CI and GI. In both cases, there is a single user OS and multi-user OS. In both cases, single user and multi-user, right? Yes, what is single user? What is multi-user here? Single user, it's a standalone system, standalone OS. It does not support networking. Yes, single user is a standalone. It does not support networking. Yes, before 2000 year, we have single user operations. Okay, now we don't have these things here, right? Yes, next multi-user OS, more than one user, more than one user. Yes, that could be two or three. Okay, yes, maybe four, maybe 10, maybe hundreds of users sharing system resources. It's a multi-user OS. It supports network net. Multi-user OS supports networking. Okay, so that we can share the data. Yes, data sharing is like transferring files. To transfer the files from one location to another location, yes, networking required. Networking required. Okay, right? Yes, multi-user OS is a server that supports networking. Single user OS does not support networking. Multi-user OS supports networking. Right? Okay. So this is single user and multi-user. Yes, multi-user. Yes, Windows. Yes, Windows 7, Windows 8, 10. These are multi-user operating systems. Okay, next Linux, Unix, IBM and all these things. Okay, right? Yes. Next here, see, character interface, single user, multi-user, graphical user interface, single user and multi-user. So these all the topics we discussed. Yesterday we have discussed, right? Character user interface in this Unix. Okay, Unix. See, Unix, it's a open source operating system. Yes, because of open source, many companies, taken this Unix base, modified and released as different names here. Yes, like Linux, Solaris, IBMX and SPX. Okay, so Linux, Solaris, IBMX and SPX. These are the flavors of Unix base. Flavors. Okay, flavors means one kind of Unix base here. Okay, Unix from the beginning it's a open source. Unix from the beginning it's a open source. Okay, yes, what is open source? What is freeware? The topic yesterday we discussed. Yes, see, Unix from the beginning it's a open source. Okay, so Unix from the beginning it's a open source. Open source and freeware. What is open source? What is freeware? Yesterday we discussed. What is freeware means? Yes, it can be downloaded free of cost and it can be used. That is freeware. Okay. Open source means including source code, you can download it and we can modify it. Yes, if we able to modify, that is called as open source. It can be customized, right? Just freely using it's a freeware here. Yes, Unix OS, it's a open source. Unix is a open source operating system. So because of open source, many companies,
ఇది
yeah.
ఆర్డర్ ఇస్తే అనుకుంటున్నా ఈ దాంట్లో డిసడ్వాంటేజ్.
Hello, someone asking some doubt. Okay, yes, open source. Because of open source, many companies taken this Unix base, they have modified and released with different names like Linux, Solaris, IBMX and SPX. These are the flavors of Unix base, right? Okay. Yes. Up to this, yesterday we have discussed it. Okay. Right. See. Next here. See GA. In GA, single user and multi user. Single user 95, 98. These does not support networking. Yes, multi-user OS NT 2000 XP 2007 8 10 here. These supports networking. Yes, these topics, up to this topic yesterday we had discussed it, right? Yes, yesterday up to this complete all these basics. Now today let us start Linux and Unix base. Let us see this. Okay, let us start this. Okay. Yes, Linux or Unix. Okay. So first, let us start with features. Yes, here, what is Linux exactly here? Linux, yes, Linux, it is a modified version of Unix base. Linux is it is a modified version of Unix base. Okay, Linux is a modified version of Unix base. It's a modified version. Okay, right? Now, Linux, why Linux has this much of popularity in the market? Yes, Linux, there's a lot of popularity. Why Linux has this much of popularity? Let us see. Because of its features here. Yes, now we'll see what are the features of Linux base. Features. Features of Linux base. Features of Linux base. What are the features of Linux base? Let us see. Yes, one by one. First one, Linux. It's a multi-user operating system. Linux is a multi-user operating system. Next, second one, Linux. It's a multitasking OS. Linux is a multitasking. Yes, multi-user OS. Next, multitasking OS. Next, third one. Yes, Linux is a open source. Open source. Linux is a open source operating system. Right? Next one, multi-user, multitasking. Next, open source. Open source. Yes. Next one is yes, open source. Next, it's a portable OS. Linux is a portable operating system. It's a portable OS. Okay. Yes. Multi-user OS, multitasking OS, open source operating system. Yes, portable OS. Okay. Next, apart from this, next secure. Most important point is secure. Linux is secure OS. It's a secure OS. Okay. Next, another one is shell scripting facility. Shell scripting facility. Yes, shell scripting facility. Right. Next, seventh one, GA. Yes, these are the features of Linux base. Okay, these are the main features, primary features. They are the primary features of Linux base. Okay, these are all the primary features. Yes, apart from this, other features also there. Those features later we'll discuss. First, today let us see about these 7 features here. What is multi-user OS, multitasking OS, open source, portable OS, next secure OS, shell scripting facility, and GA. Let us see one by one all of the topics. Okay, just a minute. Yes. So first one, multi-user OS. One second. Let me start Linux base. Okay, it will take some time to start. So by that time, we'll discuss some topic here. First one, Linux. It's a multi-service. At this point already we have discussed previously. Multi-service means it's a server. Linux is a server. It's a server OS. Okay, so because of server OS, it supports networking. It supports networking. It supports networking. So in network we can transfer the files. Okay, transferring files. Yes, from on-site, between on-site team and offshore team, something like this. We can transfer the files. Data can be transferred here. Okay. Yes, multi-service. Many number of users can work in the network here. Because of it's a multi-service, it supports networking. Okay. Yes, it's a server OS. Linux multi-service means more than one user can share the data. It supports networking. It's a server, it supports networking. That is multi-user OS. Okay, right? Yes, second one, multitasking. Yes, Linux is a multitasking. Yes, what is multitasking OS? Let us see. Linux is a multitasking OS. Yes, 1 second. Let me log in into Linux base. Yes, Linux is a multitasking OS. Yes, what is multitasking here? Multitasking. We can run multiple jobs at a time. Nothing but multitasking. For example, Windows. Windows all supports multitasking. See this. Windows, open some folder. At the same time here, yes, Word document open here. At the same time, yes, that virtual box opens. Next, at the same time, some browser opens. At the same time, yes, yes, go to training. This app open here. Like this multiple, right? This is called as multitasking. Yes, it's called as multitasking. See, services dot msc that shows all current running services. Windows OS, all the services. Yes, all background running services. Nothing but multitasking. Many services running the background here. See, they are all the services. All the services. They are running the background, right? So this is nothing but multitasking. Many number of jobs running parallelly. It's a multitasking. Okay. Yes, Linux. See, Linux base. Yes, just opening some terminal here. Opening terminal. Yes, here. Suppose submitting some job. For example, Java program. Java test. Enter key. Next. One more terminal opening. Yes, maybe. Yes, some Hadoop job. Hadoop jar, something like this. Next, opening one more terminal. Next terminal, maybe Python. Okay, Python. Yes, that Python is running. Okay, like this. See the three sessions opens. Three jobs are running parallelly. Not only jobs in background, some more jobs also running here. In OS, some more jobs are running here. So new terminal opens. PS-EF. This one shows all current running jobs. See, this much of jobs running in the backgrounds. Okay, this is like a services in Windows. PS-F. It's like a services in Windows base. So their current running jobs here. Suppose some minute job, K threads, K worker, something like this. All the jobs, current running jobs, multiple jobs are running here. Okay, so this is called as multitasking. Okay, yes, even here also open a folder. Yes, folder opens. Okay, next thing is from this opening documents, folder opening, document open here, next terminals open here, like that. So this also multitasking here. So this is called as multitasking, multiple jobs. Yes, you can run the multiple jobs at a time. So called as multitasking. It's a multitasking, right? Yes, multi-user and multitasking. 1 minute. Multi-user and multitasking. These two are common for every ways. Yes, in markets, every ways supports these two features. Multi-users, yes, multi-users and multitasking. Every ways support. This is minimum. These are the basic features of every ways. Okay, like Unix base, Linux base, Windows base, Solaris, we take anyways, all the operating systems, every ways in the market supports all these features. Okay, these two features here, these first two, multi-user multitasking, first two common for every ways. Okay, next when come to this one here, 3 4 5 6, 3 4 5 6, only Linux and Unix supports. Only Linux and Unix supports. Others will not support here. First two features are common for any every ways here. When come to 3 4 5 6, open source, portability, security, shell scripting. Yes, these features supporting by only Unix and Linux. Only Unix and Linux here. Next GA, this is Linux Windows. So the Linux Windows, right? Okay. Yes, see, first two features, all operating systems. Yes, every ways. Okay. Yes, every ways supports this. First two features, every every ways. First two features every ways. Next, when come to 3 4 5 6, this is Unix and Linux. Unix and its flavors, Linux its flavors here. Next, when come to GA here, this is Linux, Linux and Windows, Linux and Windows, right? Okay, yes. Now let us see one by one here. So this multi-user multitasking completed. Next, Unix and Linux, its own features are open source, portability, security, shell scripting here. So first, let us see about open source. What is open source? Already we have discussed about open source. Like Unix base, Linux also open source operating system. Linux is also open source. Open source means its source code can be downloaded. Linux, that source code can be downloaded free of cost and it can be customized. That Linux base, it can be customized as per the requirements. After customization, you can release the market, you can distribute in the market. So this is called open source. If you're able to modify it, then it's open source, right? Yes, because of open source, many companies taken that Linux base. Yes, because this open source, many companies taken that Linux source codes and modified, released in own operating systems. Many companies taken this Linux source codes, modified and released with different names. Yes, first one is Ubuntu. This is one of the distributions of Linux base. Okay. Yes, Ubuntu, just one of the Linux operating systems here. Second one, RHEL. RHEL. RHEL means Red Hat, Red Hat Enterprise. Red Hat Enterprise, yes, Linux. Red Hat Enterprise Linux, RHEL. Okay. Next, others, CentOS. One more, Linux. Yes, CentOS. This is also modified version of Linux base. CentOS also from the Linux base. Okay. Next one is Fedora. This is one more distribution of Linux OS. Okay, Fedora. After Fedora, yes, next Ubuntu, Red Hat, next CentOS, Fedora, yes, next one more, yes, Debian. Debian is other one here. Next one, yes, SUSE Linux base. One more this is. Next seventh one, Kala Linux base. Okay, these are different Linux, yes, different Linux distributions. Ubuntu, Red Hat. Okay, next CentOS, next Fedora, Debian, SUSE, and Kala like this. Okay, yes, Kala it's a recently in the market here. Yes, Ubuntu, Red Hat. These are the most popular distributions in the market here. Ubuntu and Red Hat. Actually, basically, both are from the same company. Ubuntu, Red Hat, even CentOS also. These three are from the Red Hat company, but with released with different editions here. Yes, Ubuntu, it's a freeware. CentOS also freeware. Ubuntu and CentOS both are freeware, but Red Hat is not a freeware. It's a licensed version here. It's licensed version. We should purchase license to work with Red Hat here. Yes, Ubuntu. This is using for learning, development, and testing, not for the product environment. Okay, that environments we'll discuss next. Okay, wait. Yes, in next step we'll discuss the environments. Next, Red Hat. This is using production environment. Production. Okay, means client location. Okay, that points we'll discuss next here. Learning, testing, development, and prod environments. Those environments we'll see next year. Okay, next CentOS and Fedora and Debian. These all are, yes, free of cost. They are all are freewares, but these are not open source here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are free of cost. You can download and you can use, but they are not open source. Okay. Even Red Hat also not open source. Ubuntu is the open source. Ubuntu is a open source. Yes, we can download that source code and we can modify. Ubuntu is a freeware as well as open source. Okay. Remaining others not open source here. See, CentOS, Fedora, Debian, SUSE, Kala here. These things, these are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are freeware, free of cost you can use, but these are not open source. When come to Red Hat here, yes, absolutely it's a licensed version here. Yes, you can't get free of cost. Yes, Red Hat. This is using in production environment. Okay. Yes, Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a free of cost available freeware as well as it's open source. We can modify Ubuntu ways. Okay. Yes, Ubuntu, Red Hat, and CentOS. These three are same command, no difference. If you know about these three operating systems, yes, if you worked in Red Hat, you can work anywhere. Red Hat, Ubuntu, both are similar. Red Hat, Ubuntu, CentOS, these three commands are same and everything is same, no difference. Everything is same, all are same here. Right? Okay. If you have the experience with these three, you can work anywhere here. Anyways, you can work here. Right? Okay. Yes, Ubuntu, it's a freeware. Yes, Red Hat, it's a production environment. See, in Red Hat, support is available. Yes, if any issue raises in production environment, they will provide the support. They will resolve this here issues. Suppose Ubuntu, in Ubuntu any issue raises, no one will support that. So Ubuntu not using for the prod environment. Okay, reason no support, right? So these are different distributions of Linux base. Yes, more about this next we'll discuss. We have separate topic and distributions. That time we'll discuss. Okay. Yes, Linux is a open source. Because of open source, many companies taken this Linux base, modified and released with different distributions like Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS, Fedora, Debian, SUSE, and Kala like this. Right? Okay. So this is open source. Yes, next is, yes, portable. Linux is portable. Yes, how can you say Linux is portable? Okay, let us see. Portable. Linux is portable OS. Okay. Yes. How it is portable? Let us see here. Portability means Yes, easy to move, easy to carry from one location to another location without any changes. Easy to carry. It's a portable. Linux is portable. Yes, how we can say Linux is portable? Linux is both are portable. How it is portable? Reason is these are independent. These are independent. Yes, independent of hardware. These are independent of hardware. Yes, these works with any type of hardware like Intel, machines. Okay, next IBM machines. Yes, next high speed machines, Spark machines. Like that we have different machines in the market here. Okay, yes, different machines, this will work here. Yes, here Linux and Unix, these both are independent of hardware. Independent of hardware. Yeah, these works with any kind of hardware. Maybe Intel machine or AMD machine. Yes, some AMD processors like this. Intel or AMD. Yes, next IBM and Spark machines with any hardware working these things. So that's the reason called as these are portable. Unix and are portable. Reason these are independent of hardware. Yes, independent of hardware here. It works with any machine. Okay. Yes, if it is Windows based, Windows. Yes, it's a Intel dependent. Intel, Intel or that AMD machine dependent. Okay, dependent. Okay, right? Yes, it won't work with other operating systems. Okay, it won't work with other hardware. Windows is a Intel dependent. Windows is a Intel dependent. Yes, it won't work with other hardware. So Windows is not a portable, right? Windows is not a portable OS. See here. Yes, Windows multi-user multitasking. Yes, supporting this is first to here. Next, open source. Windows is not a open source. Windows is not a open source. Only Microsoft can modify this. Windows is not a open source. Only Microsoft company can modify the Windows OS. We can't modify it. So it's not a open source. Next, portability. Windows is not a portable. Windows is not a portable. Reason it's a hardware dependent. It works with an Intel machine. It won't work with other type of machines here. So that is not a portable. Next, secure. Most important point is secure. Yes, Linux is secure OS. Linux and Unix both are secure operating systems. Okay, now let us see this. Most important point is this. Because of security reasons, because of the security reasons here, Linux and Unix got much popularity here. Yes, got much popularity because of these reasons here, right? Yes, security, secure ways. Let us see how it is secure. Yes, about security, let us see. Yes, secure operating systems. Yes, Linux is secure ways. Yes, when you're talking about security, there are two aspects. First one is virus. Virus. Second one is data hacking. Virus. Next, data hacking. Virus and data hacking. Yes, what is virus? What is data hacking? Let us see one by one. Virus. Yes, exactly what is virus here? Just it's a program. Virus is a program. It's a program. Okay, it's a program. Next, just it will eat. Yes, just eating your files here. Yes, it will eat your all the files in your system here, all the files. Okay, virus. Once virus infected here, sometimes OS also fail to start because maybe eating your OS files, right? Yes, once it started eating OS files here, that OS will not start. It fails. Okay. Yes, eating your data files, your loss of data. Suppose eating your data files, that case loss of data. That is called a virus here. Virus, right? Okay, just it's a one kind of program. it will eat all the system resources like data files, system files, device drivers and everything here, right? Once virus infected, yes, no chance of starting or OS. Even OS also fails. That is virus. I think you might have faced this problem, that virus problem. Okay, next, data hacking. What is data hacking? Just is nothing but just theft. Okay, so theft without your knowledge, taking your data here. Okay, taking your data. Suppose, for example, visited some, yes, suppose visited some sites. Okay, some unknown sites. Yes, if we click on any link here, just that link, suppose for example here, yes, when you're searching for something in Google, maybe some offers like laptop is only for $1. Yes, laptop is only $1, right? Yes, anyone get the interest, right? Only $1 getting laptop, it's not easy, right? So they will click on that link. Yes, once linked to, yes, once linked to that site here, yes, some programs will download into your system. After downloading here, that programs will read data from your personal files, reading all data from the personal files, then upload into that site. That programs will upload your data into that site. So that site receiving your personal data, maybe banking information, maybe credit card, debit cards, like something like this. They will receive the information, right? On receiving your information, yes, simply here they will log in your bank account here. Yes, whatever want they can do, right? Yes, this type of thing is nothing but data hacking here. Data hacking, that a hacker program come to your system here and hacking your data, taking your data without your knowledge, is nothing but data hacking, right? Okay, yes, with linux OS, there is no chance of data hacking. There is no chance of attacking virus with Linux and Unix because there are some permissions concepts. Yes, here there are some permissions. Yes, there are some permissions. Without permissions, no one can access our files or folders. Without any permission. Yes, as a owner, you can open your folders. Suppose if you created any folder, if you created some folder here, you are the owner of that folder. As a owner, you can open that folder. Yes, suppose some file is there, that file data we can see, we can modify the file data because you are the owner. As a owner, you can open some files, you can modify the data. As a owner, you can do that, but others, no one can touch your files and folders, right? Suppose here, yes, without your permission, no one can access. See, data hacker, some hacker program and virus, they are the programs. For these programs, you are not a owner. Yes, it's unknown user, right? Unknown user sent to your system, right? So that program comes unknown users. Unknown user is the owner for the virus and hacker programs. You are not a owner, right? You are not a owner of that program here. Suppose if you created that hacker program, you are the owner, but you have not created, right? Somebody has created that virus program, data hacker creating with somebody, right? Created with somebody here, right? So others are owners for this virus program and data hacker program, right? Yes, others don't have the permissions to open your files and folders. Others don't have any permissions to open your file or folders, right? Okay, yes, they couldn't, they can't open your files and folders, right? Fail to open your files and folders because of the permissions concept. Okay, suppose if you allowed, for example, yes, if you working for some company, your team members, suppose your team members wanted to see your file data, yes, you should give the permission. Without your permission, no one can access your files or folders. Compulsory you should give the permission. Without permissions, no one can access your files and folders, right? Okay, now here, virus and data hackers, these are comes under others here. These are others, comes under others here. These others don't have the permissions to open a file and folders here. That virus and hacker program, it will try to open your folder. but fails. Try to opening folder but fails. Right? Okay. So there is no chance of attacking virus in your system in Linux base. Okay. No chance of hacking data because of that permissions concept. Right? Okay. Yes. So Linux is secure because of this reason. Right? So because of security reasons, Linux got this much of popularity in the market here. Yes, because of security reasons, Linux got this much of popularity, right? Yes, now let us see where exactly using Linux base. Where exactly using Linux base. See here, suppose if we visiting any company here, yes, go to any front office. In front office, generally you'll see Windows base, right? Not Linux base. But I'm talking about Linux base. Okay, Linux is most popular. I'm saying that Linux is most popular. Yes, how it is. Yes, exactly where using Linux base. Yes, exactly where using Linux base. See, yes, in software there are different environments. Software environments. There are different environments, software environments. Like first one, learning, learning environment. Second one, dev environment. Third one, test environment. Fourth one, prod environment. These are the different environments. Yes, different environments in software field here. In software projects, when developing projects here, like learning environment, dev environment, test environment, and prod environment. Yes, learning. Suppose you learning Linux base. Yes, it's learning purpose, right? Suppose Java learning, maybe C language learning, just learning something, right? Yeah, that is called learning here, learning environment. See, in learning environment, suppose for example, learning Java. With Windows OS, we can learn Java here. Yes, on Windows OS, installing Java, then you can learn Java, right? Suppose suddenly Windows OS corrupted due to virus, no problem. It's not an issue. Reason, yes, suppose if OS is corrupted, install one more OS, one more copy of OS, then install Java. Yes, you can continue your work, right? So just matter of 1 day delay, that's it here. 1 day delay. So nothing problem, no problem. No loss, nothing here. Yes, in learning, we can use Windows, no problem. Okay. Next, come to dev environment. 1 minute. Yes, come to dev, means development environment, developing projects. In developing project also, we can use Windows. Okay. Yes, in development, suddenly your system crashed due to virus. No problem. It's not an issue. Suppose in development environment, in dev environment, suppose your system is crashed. Then what that case? Suppose in development already you have developed some programs. Okay, maybe yes, since last 3 or 4 months, maybe developing some programs, right? Suddenly your voice crash. That case. In that case, how to get all the old programs, right? What are we developed here? How to get those programs? Yes, see, in real-time projects, every company they will maintain some SVN, yes, SVN server. Every company they will maintain SVN server. SVN means subversioning, subversioning server here. Okay, so every company they will maintain subversioning here. Okay, subversioning here. Yes, what is this subversioning server here? See, here after finishing your work at the end of day, yes, at the end of the day, yes, your work, whatever the work is done, that has to upload into SVN server. That's the rule. Yes, every day we should upload into SVN server. Okay. right? Yes, for this purpose, some check-in, check-out options are there. First, you have to check in. After checking into SPN server, upload your programs. After uploading, next checkout. Over. Create task completed. Next day, suppose go to office. After going to office here, yes, open some system, your system. Suddenly, OS is not working. Suddenly, OS is not working. No problem. Reason is inside of SPN server, all the programs available. Inside the SPN server, all the programs available. You can download all the programs. Whatever the previous code is there, you can download and you can continue your work. No problem. Right? Okay. Yes, even yes, suddenly crashed in development environment also here. No problem. Inside of SPN, that code is available. So next day, yes, once your system corrupted, your OS is starting, just raise a ticket to admin, Windows admin. Yes, Windows admin will come to your system, will set up the OS, will set up Windows OS. After set up Windows, now yes, again connect to that SPN server, download your code, and you can continue your work. Just matter of 1 day delay, that's it here. No problem this case also. So dev environment, we can use Windows. Learning also Windows here. Next testing. In testing also we can use Windows, no problem. Okay. Suppose to test the project after finishing development here, yes, all the developer team, the team, they will make the build. After making builds, they will upload into SPN server. Instead of SPN server, that build is available. Build is available, the project build. Okay. After development here, project build, project build, project build. Developers will place the project build into SPN server. Okay. So after placing here, they will send the message to yes, testing department saying that so and so project completed. Okay, right? That project is available so and so location, including path. They will give the path also. Path also. Right? So as per paths, now testers, testing departments, they will connect to SPN server on downloading project build. After downloading project build here, they will start. They will start on their systems. Okay. Suppose suddenly their system crashed. No problem. Due to virus or something like that. Suddenly OS is stopped. It's not working. No problem. Simply they can call to their admin. Yes, their admin. Yes, install again OS here. One more copy of OS after installing. Now they can take another copy of that project build. Yes, instead of SPN, in the SPN that project is available here. Okay, so they can download another copy of that project. They can download another copy of projects. Okay, they can test again, right? So even testing environment also no problem. We can use Windows OS. Okay, next is prod. Yes, when come to prod, what is prod? It's a production environment. Prod means production. Okay, so prod means it's a production environment here. Production. Yes, what is this production here? So this is at a client location. This is at client location. This is at client location. Okay, yes, client to maintain data. Yes, they will use some operating system, some database servers. Okay, that environment. Yes, that environment is a prod environment. Okay, prod environment. Generally here to maintain data, many number of systems. Yes, make big data centers. Yes, huge number of systems, big data. In the storing all the data. For example, here, Indian Indian Aadhaar ID. Yes, Indian Aadhaar ID. Yes, for the purpose of Aadhaar ID. Yes, India maintaining two data centers. Two data centers. Two data centers. One is Bangalore. One data center is Bangalore. Second one is Haryana. Okay, Bangalore, Haryana. Two locations they are maintaining data. Two data centers. Yes, every data center is having yes 10,000 systems, 10,000 computers to maintain data. Yeah, that was a big data maintaining care. Aadhaar ID, 10,000 computers. Bangalore, yes, even Haryana location also same number of systems, 10,000 systems. 2 copies of data. Why 2 copies? Yes, for the purpose of disasters. Sometimes maybe getting disasters like natural disasters, like some earthquakes, okay, maybe tidal waves, something like this. Yes, any natural disaster comes, completely data center will wash out. It will wash out, correct? In that case, suppose any loss at any data center, yes, other data center is the second copy is there. They will use second copy. Okay, second copy. Then they will recover that data center, right? Suppose, for example, here Haryana location data center crashed due to some reasons. Okay, no problem here. Yes, even loss of data, no problem because another copy is there at another location, right? Yet they have to rebuild the data center once again here. For this purpose, they will take the data from the Bangalore location and rebuilding, yes, at this Haryana location. That is disaster recovery management, right? Okay, yes. So because of 2 locations, right? Now data center, 10,000 machines. Here also 10,000 machines. Like this, Facebook data, Facebook. Yes, Facebook also they are using big data centers. See, Facebook per day 700 TB data generating per day here. 700 TB data per day. That much of data generating per day. Okay, right? Yes, exactly. What is the TB here? 700 TB here. See, one byte, 1 byte equal to 8 bits, right? 1 byte equal to 8 bits. Okay, 1 byte equal to 8 bits. Next, after this 1 KB, 1 KB equal to 1024 bytes. 1 KB equal to 1024 bytes. Yes, after KB, next is MB. 1 MB equal to 1024 KB. After MB, next is GB. 1 GB equal to 1024 MB. Yes, after GB, yes, next is terabytes. 1 TB equal to, yes, 1024 gigabytes like this. Okay, yes, 1 TB. Yes, after TB, next petabytes. Okay, 1024 terabytes. Okay, after petabytes, next is exabytes. 1 exabyte equal to, yes, 1024 petabytes. Yes, after exabytes, next zettabytes. 1 zettabyte equal to 1024 exabytes, right? Yes. Now carrying this up to GBs, just it's a small data. From terabytes to zettabytes, it's a big data. Comes under big data range. Yes, in Facebook, 700 TB data generating per day means lot of data generating every day, right? To maintain this big data here, they are using Hadoop cluster. Hadoop cluster. Yes, Hadoop cluster many number of systems. Yes, each cluster around 10,000 systems we can maintain. Like that, 17 clusters means 1,70,000 systems in total cluster. Right? Okay. Yeah, that much of systems. Okay. So big data centers, Facebook, big data center. Okay. Suppose Apple, big data center. Yes, suppose Amazon, big data centers. These all the data centers with it, thousands of systems, maybe 10,000 or 20,000, something like lakhs of systems, right? Yes, that data center, that environment, yes, it's called as prod environment. That real data, it's a production environment. See, Aadhaar ID, maintaining a 2 data centers, right? Yes, that location is nothing but that is called as prod environment. That is called as prod environment. In that production data means real data will be maintained, right? Okay, so production data must have security. So compulsory Linux based we should use. Windows no chance. Yes, if Windows using with production environment, chance of loss of data. So for that reason, nobody will use Windows with the production environment. So data centers lakhs of systems. So lakhs of copies using, right? Linux lakhs of copies are using here. Yes, when come to Windows based, Yes, go to front office. In front office using Windows base. Yes, in front office maximum 100 systems. Okay, 200 systems, right? But in data centers, lakhs of systems. So lakhs of copies are using, yes, Linux base. Linux base lakhs of copies are using, right? So in prod environment, actual environment, they will use Linux base, right? So because of security reasons, right? So because of security reasons, Linux got this much of popularity, right? Okay, in all the data centers, maybe cloud computing, even cloud computing also with Linux base using, correct? This is okay. So because of this reason, Linux got this much of popularity, right? Okay. So this is security, right? Okay. Yes. Next one. So secure ways. Next one, shell scripting. Yes. What is shell scripting facility here? Shell scripting. This is nothing but programming here, just like a programming, like C language and Java. Writing some programming here. Yes, like C and Java. Here also some operators available, control statements available, like if statement, while loop, for loop, like that. Different kind of control statements available. Using that control statements, we can write some programming. That programming is nothing but shell scripting. Shell scripting. Okay. Yes. What's the purpose of shell scripting? Let us see. What's the role of shell scripting in Linux base? Shell scripting. What is its purpose here? Yes, scenarios like sometimes we have to integrate some jobs. Integrating jobs. In job integration means data. Yes, output of one job sending as input to another job, right? How to send this? Between this, we can place shell scripting here. Shell scripting will take data from the first job. After taking data, next converting into, yes, second job formats and passes to second job. So between first job and second job, we can place the shell scripting. So integration purpose, you can use shell scripting. That is one scenario where using shell scripting, right? Next, sometimes we need to filter data. There are lakhs of records. From lakhs of records, filtering some data. Filtering data, like suppose lakhs of records, suppose employees records. Only need some admin department, like a Oracle select queries. Select star from EMP where using where class. So based on the some conditions, filtering some data, right? For the purpose of filtering data also we can use shell scripting. Shell scripting for the purpose of filtering your data, we can use shell scripting, right? Okay, that is one more scenario. Next, another one, job scheduling. Yes, if you want to schedule the jobs, so and so date, so and so time, running some jobs. Suppose every week running some job, every Sunday running some jobs. Okay, sometimes last working day of the month, running some other jobs. Okay, suppose every year Jan 1st running some jobs. Like that here depends on requirements, different jobs running at different date and time here, right? Yes, how to schedule that? Yes, for this purpose you can use shell scripting. Okay, these are some scenarios. Okay, yes, I will explain very clearly. Shell scripting 1 week topic. That time I will explain very clearly. We are using shell scripting. What's the purpose? That all the reasons we'll discuss next year, right? So this is one more special, right? Yes, these 4 features, 3, 4, 5, 6, only from Unix and Linux base. Windows does not provide this. Windows is not providing these features. Okay, these 4 from only Unix and Linux base. Unix will not provide here. Sorry, Unix and Linux here, not Windows. Right? Okay. See, first two features every ways. First two features every ways provides. Okay. Yes, when come to 3, 4, 5, 6, only Unix and Linux base, not other things like Unix flavors, all the flavors of Unix base. Okay, like Linux, IBM HPX, Solaris, all things support this is right. Next, GA. Yes, in Linux, GA facilities also available. Like a Windows based in Linux also, GA facilities available. Yes, graphical user interface. Yes, let me log into Linux base. Okay, the GA facility. Yes, see that GA facility. See, this is GA, Linux GA. Like a Windows, Linux GA facility is available. You can use that facility. So character interface and graphical, both facilities available. This is character interface. Yes, where to use character interface, where to use graphical interface. Yes, we'll see in actual topic. In actual topic, I'll show that. Okay. Yes, all the cases you can't use GA with Linux base. Next, all the cases you can't use character interface. Some cases using character interface, some cases using graphical user interface, right? Okay. Yes. Suppose if it is your system, in your desktop, that case you can use GA simply here. But if we connect it to remote systems, production servers, connected remote system production servers, that case you can't use GA, completely character interface. Next, admin, even administration also using characters interface, not GA, right? Yes, these are the 7 features of Linux base, Linux and Unix base. Okay, so first one, yes, multi-user base means it supports networking. In networking, we can transfer data. So this is called server base. It's a server, right? Next, multitasking. Multiple jobs can run at a time. It's a multitasking. These two features are common for every base, right? Next, open source means yes, Linux is open source means it's source code available free of cost and it can be customized. It can be customized and redistributed in the market here. That's the reason called as open source. Next, portability means independent of hardware. Unix and Linux both are independent of hardware. Independent. It works with any hardware. But Windows is not a independent. It's a Intel dependent. Windows is not a portable. Next, Windows is not a open source. Yes, only Microsoft company can modify the Windows features. No one can modify it. It's not open source. Next is not a portable Windows. Okay. Next, Linux is secure. Yes, because of security reasons. Yes, there's no chance of attacking virus and no chance of hacking your data. That topic I'll show practically. Yes, we have separate classes on security concepts. Yes, minimum 2 classes, 3 hours concept that is. That time we'll discuss. That time we'll discuss about security concept practically here, right? Next is shell scripting. Just nothing but just writing program. Okay. Yeah, different scenarios we can use in shell scripting here, right? Most important shell scripting this is. Okay. Next, GA, graphical user interface, like Windows, Linux, that GA facility is available, right? Yeah, these are the features of Linux and Unix here. These are the main features, 7 features. These are the main features. Yes, apart from other features also available. That other features we'll see next. Okay. Yes. Now let us go to document. Yes, in document till now whatever discussed. Yes, everything is there document here. It's prepared very clearly in the document. See here, features, today topic, features of Linux base, multi-user base, multitasking base, open source, security, yes, next, portability, programming facility, nothing but scripting, next, user-friendly GA. These are all the 7 features, right? So these are all features of Linux base, right? Okay. So that's all about all these main features. Apart from these other features, those other features we'll see next year, right? Okay. Yes. Next topic is Linux architecture. Next, Linux distributions. So tomorrow topic is Linux distributions. After finishing distributions, I'll go to Linux architecture. Next about interpreter and compile this topic tomorrow here. Okay, tomorrow topic is Linux distributions. Next, Linux architecture. After finishing that, what's the difference between interpreter and compile these topics? Right, tomorrow these are topic. Okay. Yes. Hi guys. Everyone are able to understand clearly? Are you feeling any fast? Yes, any fast? Yes, I'll explain very slowly. Don't worry. Repeatedly, I will explain every topic. Okay, practically, I will explain every command, each and every command. Minimum 3 to 4 times I'll explain here. I'll go slowly. Yes, any doubts? Yes, today, yes, I'm stopping here today. Up to this topic completed, yes, we should go for new topic. Yes, tomorrow we'll go to new topic, right? Is it okay, guys? Yes, no one responding. Okay, yes, right, yeah, tomorrow same time, 8:30, 8:30 to 10 o'clock, same time. Okay, starting at 8:30, right? If any late, maximum 5 minutes, not more than that. Okay, starting at 8:30. Okay, right? Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yes, have a good night. Yes, see you tomorrow, right? Yeah, thank you.